Reading English books is one of the most effective ways to improve your English speaking because it builds a strong base of vocabulary, sentence structure, and natural expression. When you read regularly, you are exposed to correct grammar and real-life sentence patterns, which automatically start shaping the way you think in English. This is important because speaking is not just about knowing words. It is about forming sentences quickly and correctly in your mind. Books help you understand how native-level sentences are formed without memorizing rules again and again. Another important reason to read English books is vocabulary improvement. While speaking, many learners struggle because they do not have enough words to express their thoughts. Books introduce you to new words in context, which makes them easier to understand and remember. Instead of learning random words, you see how words are actually used in sentences, which helps you use them naturally while speaking. Over time, your word bank becomes stronger, and you start speaking more confidently without stopping again and again. Reading also improves your sentence flow and fluency. When you read daily, your brain gets used to the rhythm of English. You begin to understand how ideas are connected, how sentences are structured, and how conversations flow. This directly impacts your speaking because you start forming longer and smoother sentences instead of short and broken ones. It also reduces hesitation, which is a common problem for beginners. The more you read, the more comfortable you become with the language. Another key benefit is pronunciation improvement. When you read books along with audio or read out loud, you learn how words are pronounced correctly. Even silent reading helps because your brain starts recognizing familiar words, making it easier to pronounce them when speaking. If you combine reading with listening, your speaking improves much faster because you are training both your eyes and ears at the same time. This practice makes your speech clearer and more understandable. Reading English books also helps you think in English. Many learners first think in their native language and then translate into English, which slows down speaking and creates mistakes. When you read regularly, your brain starts processing English directly without translation. This is a big step toward fluent speaking because you can respond faster and more naturally in conversations. It also improves your confidence because you are not dependent on translation anymore. Consistency is the most important factor here. Even reading for 15 to 20 minutes daily can create a big difference over time. Start with simple books that match your level, so you do not feel overwhelmed. As you improve, you can move to slightly advanced books. The goal is not to understand every single word, but to understand the overall meaning and flow. This habit slowly builds your speaking ability without pressure. In conclusion, reading English books strengthens your vocabulary, improves sentence structure, increases fluency, helps in pronunciation, and trains your brain to think in English. All these skills are directly connected to speaking, which is why reading becomes a powerful tool for anyone who wants to speak English confidently and naturally. If you like this video, don't forget like, comment, and subscribe.